A television licence is a tax required in the UK for the legal reception and watching of television broadcasts. It's 2015 and this system is still in place. But what is at stake if we were to get rid of the TV licence in the future? In 1971, radio sets became exempt from the licence fee, including car radios. A licence must be paid for each household that has the capability of receiving TV signals in devices such as televisions, portable televisions and live viewings online. However, it is reckoned that 5% of televisions are operating without a licence. The television licence was first introduced in June 1946 to signal the return of the BBC services after the Second World War in the same month, and initially cost £2, which also included coverage of radio broadcasts. At first, the post office collected the fees and in return were given some of the revenue from all of the money received, as well as the Treasury being given a cut due to excise duty until 1963. The BBC offers the chance for people to get an apprenticeship without them actually having a degree. This creates avenues for them to get into the industry without having any previous relevant experience. Because the fee is paid for by the public, this means that bodies such as the BBC are required to be unbiased and objective in their reporting, which means that the fee finds good and reliable journalism. The fee is often seen as too expensive, so it could be suggested that the fee should be lowered for people with a lesser income.
Do you think the television licence is worth the fee?
Yes. The BBC come out with great programmes, and I would definitely pay the TV licence amount to watch them. But I do find that not all programmes are the best. But in general, yes, I do.
To be honest, I don't watch TV. I will watch things on iPlayer, so technically I don't pay it, but I think it's worth it because you can see the quality reflected in BBC dramas, so it's definitely worth people paying the fee for, yeah.
I think it's becoming less relevant because alternative ways of paying, and you don't have to pay for programmes you don't want to see, but you want to keep institutions like the BBC alive, so yes, for the current state, I think it's still appropriate.
I think at the moment it is, because obviously the programmes you've got on iPlayer are funded from things like the licence fee, but I reckon it won't be long before everything just sort of moves to being online, and that's where we'll get all the programmes like BBC Three. That's where it is going now, yeah.
The fee could be seen to matter because it is paid for by the public, and so what results from it is a public-owned outcome such as the BBC, which has responsibility to be unbiased as well as being free from commercial gain, which can be seen as a unique and important system by which people can enjoy top quality programming. The fee goes towards several different areas. For the BBC, it goes towards new projects in their television and radio services, and in developing new ways of bringing those services to you, such as iPlayer and mobile apps. Also, some money from the licence fee goes towards the grant that is given to S4C, which was previously supplied by the Department of Culture, Media and Sport. The Peacock Report was brought about during Margaret Thatcher's time as Prime Minister and suggests several alterations to the TV licence, such as being extended to car radios and certain radio channels being privatised. Being online, such as BBC Three will be, would mean that people would have to have internet access to see some of their favourite shows, not to mention the sheer amount of potential traffic for the most popular programmes such as X Factor, which could cause serious problems for the ease of access. So, what is the future of the licence fee? Well, if people continue to think that the cost is too great, we could see a subscription service be put in place for public service broadcasting, or even seeing more and more services move online, as we currently are with BBC Three. People are already using a number of services such as Netflix and Amazon to watch popular international shows like Game of Thrones. So is it such an alien idea that all TV could be put online? Either way, it all depends on what people want. It could be as simple as reducing the cost a bit, so that it doesn't seem so expensive for what it provides.